There's this really interesting quote that goes, the pawn that refuses to die eventually becomes the queen. And to me, how I see humankind is as the pawn. Humans believe that if they just have enough solutions, put enough things together, do enough dances or go through enough meditations or morning routines, kombucha, that they'll become the queen of the universe and they'll be able to live forever and move across the board and do whatever they want to. But my question to you all, and this image is going to really date me, of what's the point of living forever if you're going to live like this handsome gentleman here, aka the Crypt Keeper. The Crypt Keeper. To me, I have to say, I really don't favor living 100 years. If 80 of those years, I'm gonna have to look like this. Like I would say our hair pattern is a bit different, and there's a couple other minor differences there, but I don't think he's doing too well. So instead of just saying like, hey, can humans actually live forever? We want to focus more towards better quality. And it seems very contrarian just to say better quality in that level of simplicity. But as you guys know, I don't really like to think too hard. There's a million and one things going on up in this thing at any given time. So I like to keep it very simple. And the way we look at better quality is longevity. Now, unfortunately, when we go from better quality to longevity, it gets a little bit more complicated, especially in the age of information and in the age of disclosure. The word longevity brings a lot more questions than it does answers. But we're going to do our best to kind of cut through, again, the bullshit. All right, so take a moment to read through this entire thing because it's going to give you all the answers that you need. I'm just kidding. No one wants to read that shit. So we're going to skip through that and break longevity down into two patterns: binary, black and white, once again. And that is lifespan and health span. Darius, why does that even matter? I'll tell you, very questions. Lifespan and health span are going to be the guiding factor for everything. We start to ask these amazing questions of immortality, in cybernetics, the whole transhumanism movement as we go later on, and again, some other crazy stuff. But I want to make this even simpler for you and look at lifespan and health span as black and white as it can, but just to give it a little bit more breadth. And we're going to think of lifespan as the number of years, which of course nobody knows exactly how many you got. If you have 100 or you have 80, hopefully they don't look like that. But we look at health span, and that ends up being the quality of those years. Now, of course, you want those years to be as optimal as possible.